We are gathered here for a noble cause to discuss the pressing issues affecting our prisons, correctional, penitentiary services. Our goal is to create a platform of peer-to-peer learning to share ideas and identify joint solutions to common challenges. Guest of honor, ma'am, with your permission, allow me at this juncture to invite Chairperson of the Organizing Committee, who is none other than Commissioner Mapunga, to take to the podium and give us his welcome remarks. A round of applause.
On behalf of the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service, and indeed on my own behalf, I would like to express our gratefulness to all Commissioner Generals for accepting our invitation to participate in this peer-to-peer interaction workshop for officers in charge of correctional facilities in the SADC region. This is a 7-day workshop which is set to present a pivotal moment in our ongoing efforts to enhance management of correctional institutions across SADC regions. The workshop is built upon outcome of 90th session of Namibia-Zambia Joint Permanent Commission on Defense and Security, which was held in September 2015 in Namibia. This year, we are happy to see an increase in participation with coming on board of South Africa Correctional Service joining us. This growth signifies not only a commitment to shared learning, but also recognize the importance of regional cooperation in the addressing challenges we face. Each of these workshops, therefore, aim to foster a spirit of openness, collaborate, and mutual learning that surpass our borders and organization. The workshop also serves as a stepping stone towards building a robust network among correctional leaders in the SADC. Such networking is essential, even as we navigate the complexities of our roles in the diverse environment in which we operate. Let us approach this workshop not only as representatives of our respective institutions or countries, but as a member committed to regional integration, peace builders, promote sustainable development for the betterment of our country. Let's take this time to consider the innovative practices that have emerged from our various institutions. Perhaps some have implemented a rehabilitation program that significantly reduces reoffending rates, or may have faced challenges in managing overcrowding that others can learn from. As you know, we have got a number of crimes, which include drug and substance abuse, social unrest, are often regional challenges that require a unified response. By sharing our experience, we can identify common trails and collaborate on the strategies that benefit all of us. As the host nation, we are committed to provide you with a welcoming and enriching experience. Our team has worked diligently to ensure that your stay is enjoyable, productive. We understand that a successful workshop goes beyond the agenda. It involves creating an environment where participants feel valued and inspired. As we move forward, I encourage you to participate freely, engage in meaningful discussions, learn from others. Together, we can forge pathway forward, effectively correctional management that benefits not our institutions, but also the community we serve. Allow me at this time to say our guest of honor is none other than Deputy Commissioner General, Support Service, Christina Manetwa Manili.
Commissioner Sigezi is represented, the officer commanding a metropolitan province, Commissioner Imaponga, who is the chairman of the organizing committee, all Zimbabwe Prison and Correctional Service commissioners here present, the chief superintendent, Spriano Jose, please, I may not have to pronounce it correctly, from Angola Penitentiary Service in the delegation, Assistant Commissioner Salvador Lamini from His Majesty's Correctional Services, Kingdom of Eswatini. In the delegation, se recognizou Deputy Commissioner Oscar Numa. Don't know whether this is correct to say Numa. And the Namibian Correctional Service in the delegations, Area Commissioner Mr. Emmanuel Koza of the Republic of South Africa, the Correctional Service in the delegation here. The Deputy Commissioner Mr. Luneta Kapalu from the Zambian Correctional Service in your delegation. Feel free to be here. All officers from fellow SADC member states are here present. On behalf of the Commissioner General, Dr. MC Nziwoko, it is an honor and privilege to address this distinguished gathering at this crucial SADC Prisons, Penitentiary, Correctional Services, Peer Interaction Training Workshop. Allow me on behalf of the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Service, Cabinet and the people of Zimbabwe to extend our heartfelt condolences to our counterparts from Namibia Correctional Service for the loss of our dear colleagues. May their dear souls rest in eternal peace. Let me express my warmest greetings and appreciation to all delegates here present from Angola, Penitentiary Services, His Majesty's Correctional Service from Eswatini, Namibia Correctional Service, South Africa Department of Correctional Service, and the Zambia Correctional Service. Let me acknowledge your Commissioner Generals and Head of States who had allowed you to be part of this convergence. Ladies and gentlemen, this peer interaction workshop serves as a vital platform for regional dialogue and exchange of best practices that will foster collaboration in regional correctional systems. It underscores the commitment of SADC member states to build resilient correctional systems anchored on the theme strengthening regional cooperation, prisons, correctional services, sharing rehabilitation, and integration best practices. The convergence today by SADC National Prisons Correctional Penitentiary Services is not new, but it can be traced from time and antiquity during the liberation struggle when African countries collaborated to fight against colonization. It took unity of purpose caused by geographical allocation and black scheme to dismantle European dominance. In Africa, we have several Pan-Africanists whom we cherish today for their unwavering selflessness to contribute to the independence we are enjoying today. My fellow Africans, let's remain in solidarity and united as Africans, as exhibited by such gatherings of sharing best practices, inasmuch as prisons, penitentiaries, correctional services, management is concerned. It is critical to note that in this era, our countries still have penal structures which were constructed during the colonization. Hence, there is need to share ideas, think outside the box, and come up with homegrown solutions as Africans on how we can transform our prisons, penitentiaries, correctional systems in line with expected international standards. Our region continues to face evolving challenges of increasing crimes, which include terrorism, corruption, robbery, drugs and substance abuse, and many more which demand judicial independence and improved access to justice. As authorities responsible for protecting our citizens and societies from criminal elements, we need to be united for this noble cause. No single country can survive in a vacuum and address these challenges in isolation. It's impossible. Through platforms such as this, we strengthen our collective capacity to uphold the rights of our citizens, reinforce the integrity of our institutions, and align our national frameworks with regional and international obligations. I commend the SADC Prisons Correctional Penitentiary Service for organizing this initiative, which facilitates a cross-pollination of ideas, frank dialogue, and fosters innovation through the sharing of experience with peers. Let this workshop not only be a forum for discussions, but also catalyst for action. You are called upon to be active. Let this workshop be the starting point and not the end. We should take concrete steps to implement whatever recommendations that will emerge from this gathering and foster ongoing bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, the relationship that exists between our countries goes a long way in pursuing SADC motto, which reads and I quote, towards a common future, and also to the mission statement of providing strategic and coordinating the harmonization of the policies and strategies to accelerate regional integration and sustainable development. Of course, let's make use of this interactive training workshop to go back and transform our prisons, penitentiary, correctional systems, and our nations at large towards promoting peace and security. Through the rehabilitating of offenders for their successful reintegration into the society. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize for us to seize this moment to share ideas and information acceptably and encourage each of you to voice your thoughts, raise questions, and challenge assumptions. Your contributions are vital, and I urge you to engage deeply in the discussions ahead. The future of our correctional systems hinges on our ability to work collaboratively and inclusively. As we embark on this journey together, allow me to express my sincere gratefulness for your presence and collaboration. Let's not focus much on challenges we face, but let's turn them into opportunities. With diversified expertise here, I'm confident that we can make meaningful progress towards a more just and rehabilitative correctional system for our dear nations. Allow me to welcome you once again to this home, and we hope you will enjoy your stay in Zimbabwe. I know you are the children from our other mothers.
From my other mother.
Let us remember that the work we are doing here is not just mere collaboration, but it is about people or individuals who deserve a second chance and the opportunity to reintegrate into society as productive citizens. Together we have the power to transform lives and build a brighter future for all. With these few remarks, I declare this workshop officially open.
My name is Oscar Askanuma. I'm Deputy Commissioner responsible for Bindu Correctional Facility, which is a maximum facility in Namibia, where we a delegation of a total we are 13. We came here to be participants in this workshop, and we are so privileged. Some of the delegates in the team, they are new to the event, but we hope to be part and parcel to engage one another and learn new other things which other correctional institutional presence are engaging in terms of the rehabilitating our inmates, so that we can also, once go back to our country of origin, we can apply them, and also to share with others. Maybe they can also share or learn what we are doing in our country. This is my humble pleasure that we will do this. Thank you.
I'm Sabelo Dlamini, Assistant Commissioner from His Majesty's Correctional Services, Swati. I'm the leader of the delegation of 10, we are 10 total. I've got 3 officers in charge, and the others are deputy officers in charge. It is my first time to be in this gathering, but I've got something to say that comes from the previous group that was here when I was not here. We have take-homes that will help us. Take-homes include leadership qualities of officers in charge. That is ongoing on our side because it touches the area of learning to each individual. Even the department is training the officers in charge so that they can comply with these leadership styles which are expected. We have developed policy. We are still developing a rehabilitation and reintegration policy for our departments. It is still ongoing. We have achieved a wellness policy which has drafted, and it is gradually implemented. Lastly, I can say I can pass condolences as I was instructed by my Commissioner General to pass it to the Namibia Correctional Services for its officers who are late now.
Aproveito também de saudar os distintos membros, oficiais de execução dos Estados-membros da SADC. Também quero saudar estimados oficiais superiores, oficiais subalternos, subchefes e agentes presentes aqui, visitados da SADC também. Dizer que nós viemos aqui para representar Angola, dizer que tracemos também uma matéria relacionada com a reabilitação dos recursos, na qual no dia indicado para Angola vamos falar um bocadinho da nossa matéria. Viemos não só para aprender os bons feitos dos países onde fazem parte dos Estados da SADC, mas também trazemos para estes workshops também os bons feitos do nosso país, Angola. Eu acho que ali também vamos aprender muita coisa. E com o aprendizado que vamos ter aqui, vamos levar também no nosso país. E quero apenas agradecer a adesão que eles dispensam e dizer que fico feliz por estar aqui neste workshop. É pela primeira vez que eu venho nesse tipo de evento. Fico feliz com isso. Espero que o workshop de gênero aconteçam várias vezes e é ali que nós vamos ter um país organizado, saber humanizar na humanização, com o uso e dar o tratamento devido para os nossos recursos. Obrigado pela atenção, que é muito espessa. Muito obrigado.
Our guest speaker, the Deputy Commissioner, and we want to ask addition from you to proceed. Thank you very much. Greetings to all the Deputy Commissioners that are here and all the delegates from various countries. I must indicate that for us as South Africans, an honor and a privilege to be in Zimbabwe, joining other SADC countries on this auspicious occasion. I'm also proud that I was appointed as the leader of this team. It's all, for me, it's an achievement, and I clap the hands for me. So, Deputy Commissioner, we have, in our case, I have a delegation of 10, including myself, 11. And on our delegation, we are very proud to announce that it's 50-50, 5 males, 5 women. That is just to demonstrate that in South Africa, we mean business when we say empowerment of women. So among themselves as well, myself as a Deputy Commissioner, I had also have the director starter delegates, which are 3 here, and also the acting director. So we also saying that in our country, women also have got positions that are cast. Also, Publica, we are going to present to you the restorative justice practices in SADC. We are also going to present to you rehabilitation and reintegration programs, specifically in the high-risk offenders. And when we talk of high-risk offenders, I know most of you know Thabo Best, am I right? Yeah. So this one is the one that's looking after Thabo Best. And everyone that is very problematic in South Africa is brought to my facilities. So I'm very quarterly facility. So we are also going to present to you managing foreign nationals in correctional facilities. I think most of all these countries that are here, your citizens are flocking to South Africa, and then we are also housing them, and we can able to tell you how we are treating them. They also learn me better ways. When I started working in Koshimapur as the area commissioner, they had 2 escapes of people from Mozambique and people from Zimbabwe, and they taught me how to do my operations. So that was in 2020, but I can able to indicate from their escape, I learned how to make sure that all the offenders are incarcerated without the escape. So which also gives you hope that today and this week up until on the 21st, we are also going to learn a lot from you. So other than those that are listed in the program, the presentation, we are looking forward that during our spare times, that we also engage each other as we are from the beautiful countries. So I'm of the opinion that we can look at not necessarily the best practices, but also let's look at how we can make things easier and smart without us cutting ourselves into pieces, without stress. So on that note, I know with this diverse delegation, we are going to make an impact. So in our cases, and when we interact colleagues, let's look at them, talk to us. We have a challenge of offenders that are assaulting each other in our facilities, and how can we able to eradicate that? We also have a high number of inmates that are passing on in our facilities. We also want to talk to the issues of the influx of on or off contrabands in our facilities. And we are also very proud that we're strong in South Africa with regard to the self-sufficiency and sustainability framework. So we buy food from other suppliers, but mostly we supply our own facilities. So we also looking at how best we can able to exchange ideas as well on the creation of economic opportunities. I was very fascinated this morning when I was standing outside and saw the two offenders were participating on the bed, which is something that is promising that we are very good here with rehabilitation in Zimbabwe. Can we put our hands together for that? But also, I must also indicate that for us to be here, we should also, and I was listening very well to Commissioner Eddie. He says also on our private capacity, when we come to Zimbabwe, we must call and make sure that you are assisted with safety transport. And I'm saying as well, let's extend that to all other countries that are here, so that when you are an executive or when you are in correctional service or a prison official, where you are, your safety is a priority. On that note, I'm very happy to be in here with this. This is my second day here, and I hope that I'm going to stay. Maybe I will extend my stay. Thank you very much.
Commissioner General, allow me to write on the photo for that has already been established. My name's once more Kapalu Duneta. I'm Deputy Commissioner for Zambia's Correctional Service. I'm also privileged to be here again for the third time from the time that started multilateral engagements. I'm leading a team also from Zambia that is almost 50-50. 50 me. These are officers in charge that are drawn from some facilities across Zambia. They have a General Madam real life experience in managing the facilities. And just allow me to say just a few words on the impact that I've noticed so far from the engagements that we first had in Namibia, Swatini, and now here. This platform general is a very, very, very important platform in that when we come together, we share the experiences and drawing on the combined national experiences from the jurisdictions that we come from. I've actually seen how confident the officers become when they go back to their countries. The faces that you are seeing from Zambia today is their first time. But I'm talking about those that passes through the platforms of this nature. I'm seeing colleagues from Namibia that I've seen before in the previous engagements. I'm sure they can attest to that. So we really wish to thank the management of Zimbabwe Correctional Service for receiving us and bringing us in this environment, which I can see really that it is going to be heated. And the sharing is going to be intense. Iron here is going to sharpen iron. So we can't wait to start the workshop. I don't want to continue for guest of honor, but the real business will start when we break now into the presentation of the topics. Zambia is up to the game. We have various topics that are going to be presented by the officers in charge themselves. By the way, General, I'm not an officer in charge, but I have an interest in the work for officers in charge, being director in charge of human resource. So I also use this platform to see how our officers in charge carry themselves, and also just to listen to their experiences. Because sometimes it's not very feasible, like you would always be in touch with them. So it's also an important platform for me. You cannot achieve anything in an organization without capable human resource. So I also wish to thank the member states for availing their officers to come, because you cannot talk of enhanced service delivery when you have gaps. So let us feel free, ladies and gentlemen, to learn from each other. This is where we try to, to share the real life experience, like the way I say. In some cases, we've listened to too much theory, but here we want to see where the theory and practice meets. That is what it is to be officer in charge. It's a practical job that you do. So I'm appealing to all of you, let us be open and we learn from each other. We get the best practices. Like it was said, we need to turn the challenges that to identify into opportunities to make the delivery of our services in the countries where we are coming from better. Indeed, the job of a prison officer is a calling. I read that Madame from the general from Namibia, who says being a prison officer is a calling, just like being a husband, because there are a lot of challenges. So let's identify those challenges and turn them into opportunities. So we are really looking forward to that. And at the end of it all, we'll report back on the progress. It's not going to be a talking show. It's a doing show that we've come for. Thank you.
So they say, where there is no another chance, there is no life. We missed the moment of silence. With your permission, ma'am, we are all requested, ladies and gentlemen, to be abstaining so that we observe a moment of silence. We have our fellow correctional officers who departed. May their souls rest in peace. Thank you very much. I also want to teach you some Shona statements that are very motivational. So they say, ukama igasha unozadziswa nekudya nekunwa. Anyone who picked that? Ukama igasha unozadziswa nekudya. What it means is relationships are strengthened by food and what? If we eat together, if we drink together, then you are able to know kindness together. Not this kindness, but the real one. Ma'am, with your permission, it's time for lunch. But before that, we're going to have a photo session. Thank you, ma'am.